Hello everybody, my name is Heather and welcome to the channel Bookables and welcome to another reading vlog. I try to do one of these a month. As you know, last month was just really rough. We're still kind of in that rough phase, but reading and life must go on. So here we are. So of course it's October, so that means spooky times and all of like the paranormal reads. I don't read a lot of really scary things in October because I'm a big scaredy cat. That's just how I am. But either way, I have like 3, maybe 4 books. It all depends on how I am feeling. So yeah, this video is so kindly sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist. So they make it super easy and accessible to reach your therapist, which is phenomenal. In case you're interested in checking out BetterHelp, all you have to do, it's super easy, go online to their site. They have a survey where you go there and they're basically like just a quick survey of like, hey, why are you maybe seeking BetterHelp today? Why are you seeking therapy? What are you looking to get out of therapy? You know, all of those general questions. From there, they will match you with a therapist. And BetterHelp also knows the importance of the relationship between you and your therapist. It's a very important one. So in case you're matched with a therapist and you meet with them and you're just not jiving, because that happens, because that just happens with any type of relationship. BetterHelp knows that, and they allow you to switch therapists with no additional cost because they know how important that relationship is, which is just phenomenal in my opinion. You get matched with a therapist that you just really click with. From there, you start scheduling your sessions, whether they be, like I said, video, phone, live chat, things like that, and you start talking to your therapist. I am always a big advocate of therapy. It is very, very crucial, I think, to everybody. I think honestly everybody can benefit from therapy. The people that you see, maybe you're like, they have their life together, everything's going peachy keen. No, it's not. I think maybe they're having therapy, maybe they're talking it out. Everyone has got stuff going on. Everyone. My stuff looks very different from your stuff. It's just how the world is. We each have our own individual and different struggles, and therapy is a phenomenal way to talk about those struggles. So I always recommend therapy. In case you want to check BetterHelp out, I have a code for you. All you have to do is go online to their site, www.betterhelp.com/bookables, and you can get 10% off your first month using BetterHelp. So you can try before you buy. You can, save some money. It's always amazing. So join the 3 million plus people today that have taken charge of their mental health by getting a licensed BetterHelp therapist. Like I said, therapy is phenomenal. It can only help you, not hinder you, and I always recommend it. So thank you so much to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. All information will be linked down below for you to check out. Now, on to the rest of the vlog. So first up, the book I just started. It is literally October, like freaking 3rd or 2nd, one of those things, is Play Nice by Rachel Harrison. I've been saving it for October. It came out in September. She's kind of a staple Halloween author for me. This is a book about characters that grew up in a literal haunted house, and that's all I know about it so far. So far, I'm not really like the main character either, but I'm only like 3 chapters in, so I can't really say much about it. Then, of course, coming out on the 7th, I believe. Is it the 7th or maybe it's the 5th? I don't know, one of those days. Either way, on Tuesday, literally Tuesday, Mate by Ali Hazelwood comes out, and I really want to vlog reading that because it's my most anticipated read of the whole season. I can't wait. This is the sequel companion novel to Bride. I am so freaking pumped. I'm so excited. And then the other book for sure I will be reading, because it's going to be a quick and easy one, is Road Trip with a Vampire by Jenna Levine. This is her 3rd book in this series. Loved the first one. Didn't really like the second one. This one's about a vampire and a witch, I think. Even has like a little upside down thing. It's just a cutesy paranormal one. It says a vampire who can't remember his past and a witch with secrets of her own hit the road in this zany cross-country romantic comedy. I mean, it just seems fun. I like fun paranormal reads during Halloween. You get the gist. That's my plans for right now. As far as, life and stuff goes, it's just taking it day by day because my son may or may not have epilepsy or a seizure disorder. We don't know yet. It's a day by day thing. So yeah, it's a bit chaotic. We're just trying to be as home as much as we can and control the situation as much as we can, but also still enjoy life as much as we can. Yeah, that's my chaoticness. Either way, it is officially fall, and it's starting to feel fall outside, and my heart and my shirts are just ready.
snowshoes in the way you wear your hat makes me smile. You're dancing like nobody's watching, but I've watched you for a while. What's the song you're singing?
Quick update. So it's been a couple days. I apologize. Just busy, life, all of the things. But it is Sunday, and I am only halfway through Play Nights by Rachel Harrison. But I have to say, I'm actually really enjoying, which I'm pleasantly surprised because, like I've told you guys, I did not like her last year's release, So Thirsty Y'all, which is such a bummer because it was a vampire. I'm a vampire lover. We all know. But anyway, I can tell you now definitively what this book is about. So our whole book, we follow a character named Cleo. Is that the right? She spells it C-L-I-O. To me, that's just Cleo. I don't know. Whatever, we're just gonna call her Cleo. She's 24. She's a little bit pretentious. She's a little bit of a spoiled brat. She's an influencer in New York, I think, or something. And basically, she has 2 older sisters, and she hears about her mom tragically passing away. And she doesn't have any feelings about it because her and her sisters have always had a very tumultuous relationship with her mom. Because her mom has claimed the house they lived in when they were younger was like possessed by a demon. She even wrote a book about it, and the sisters have never read the book or anything. They've never really had any contact with their mother. And so Cleo's the only one that decides to go to the funeral, and then she learns that her mom left the girls the house. And so Cleo decides, hey, I can make content out of this, as any influencer would. Can't fault her there at all. And she's gonna fix it up and, you know, post about it, get some brand deals, all that kind of stuff, and then sell it and make some profit. And while she's staying there, she's starting to read the book her mom wrote about this. It's called like The Demon on Edgewood Drive. And she's starting to maybe experience the same things. And it hasn't got like cuckoo bananas yet because it's Rachel Harrison, and I know it will because that's what she does. But she's starting to get inklings of things. Like she feels like she can hear things or talk and something. And not only that, but she's been reading the book, and, you know, her mom mentioned several things that happened particularly to Cleo in the book, saying that she talks to this thing that's in the closet, and Cleo has no memory of that. That she doesn't remember like any of her childhood. Like her sisters really remember the traumatizing events their mom put them through. They just chalked it up to her being an alcoholic and just kind of narcissistic and things like that. But Cleo has like no memory. So it's like something's kind of like shady about that. So I think the whole book is learning about her mom may have been right this whole time, that there is a demon in this house, and Cleo is now going to experience it. Will they think she's insane just like they thought her mom was insane and write her off? I don't know, but I'm enjoying it. You know, like I said, she is a little bit pretentious because she's like a daddy's girl and she wants people to do things for her, but she also does hard work. Like, I don't loathe her at all. It's just I'm not connecting with her because I'm just very different than that, but it is an interesting read. I will have to say that, so I'm enjoying it. I would like to say today's Sunday. I want to finish it by tomorrow so I can be 100% ready for Mate by Alan Hazelwood. That is my goal. Yeah, that's my update. So I will try to update you tomorrow with my definitive thoughts. T-shirt of the day today is Bride of Frankenstein. And it says like femme fatale on the back. You know, you can't see it. I got this at Target. It's a woman's shirt, which I usually don't wear Target's women's shirts because they're so freaking short, but this one's actually long and comfy, so I recommend getting it. And it's pink. All Halloween shirts usually black, which I don't mind, but I always wear black leggings, so it's nice to have pink, like some color in it. So yes, that is my update. I'm tired. I am very tired. Hello, hi, it is Tuesday. Yesterday I did end up finishing Play Nice by Rachel Harrison, and I have to say I really enjoyed it. I would give it a 3.5 out of 5. I told you guys it's about a character that kind of gets inherited this haunted house where a demon may be living in it, and I really enjoyed it. I really love the complexity of the relationship between the sisters. Like I told you, it follows the youngest one, which she's kind of spoiled, and the sisters know it. They get into a very heated argument where they're just really lash out everything. And the ending is one thing I did not love about this book. It kind of left it very much open-ended to your own interpretation, which I'm more of a type of person that I like to close the book and know definitively what's going to happen, but this one kind of didn't, and so it was interesting. But overall, I did really enjoy it. It reminds me why I love Rachel Harrison books, because they're creepy, yes, but they always have a good underlying relationship, whether it be familial, and this one obviously is very familial. I also loved reading the mom's book while she was experiencing with this demon and stuff like that. And it was creepy, but it wasn't overly scary. A perfect book to read near Halloween, honestly. So I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. So of course, today is Tuesday, so I have some books that I have purchased. So I was only gonna buy one, and then Target was like, hey, there's a sale. You can buy 2 and get 1 free. And I was like, okay, take my money. So of course, the one that I was definitively buying, Mate by Allie Hazelwood. I'm starting this literally as soon as I finish talking to you guys. This is the sequel / companion novel to Bride, which is one of my favorite books of last year. I am hoping this one will be just as great. I don't know if all the editions, because there's so many new editions of other things, but it's blue. It's got the silver moon, but it also has artwork in it, which I did not know. Look how steamy one is. And on the back, it kind of has the same vibes. If you don't know, this follows the main character's best friend, Serena, and she's a wolf, and then she maybe have a mate with another wolf, but I am very much excited for this one. How many pages is it? I don't know if this is going to be just these 2 or if it's going to be more. I'm not sure. So it's quite a lengthy one, but I'm sure I'm going to devour it. So the other 2 books I bought, like I said, were on a whim. I was interested in them, but I never, and the Target sale just did it for me. Another one that just came out today is Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber. I have only read one Stephanie Garber book, and that was Caraval, and I didn't love it. I love the vibes. She's written so many more. She's written the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, which I haven't read. So I think this is her first adult type of fantasy. The cover is amazing. I do not love the pink splayed edges. I don't mind splayed edges, but sometimes I'm like, is it worth it? And this time I don't think so. But I will say the hardback is freaking beautiful. Look at that. It says Folklore 517, The Chained Library. I gotta be honest, I don't know much about it. It says it starts with a class in an old movie theater. I don't know. But I'm going to try to read it this month. I would really like to try to read it. I'm going to check it out and see if I am a fan of Stephanie Garber. And then the other one I bought, I wasn't planning to, but I've heard good things about it. The new Ellen Hildebrand book. She's written it with her daughter, and this is called The Academy. As you can see, it's very autumnal and things like that. It says Secrets, Rumors, and Dangerous Liaisons at an elite New England boarding school. It sounds fun. I might read this one in November, but either way, your girl's got a stack of books that she's excited to read, and I'm hoping to really enjoy them. I'll keep you updated, because this is going to be the only one in this vlog that you'll see. So I'm hoping to love it, and I'll be very, very disappointed if I do. Today's shirt is another Target one. It's Dracula. If you haven't bought it, buy it, because it's loose and it's big and it's so soft and comfy, and I love it. Hello, it is the next day, and as promised, I do have some progress that I have made. I'm officially on page 100 of Mate. Slow going, but I'm still really enjoying it. Who's surprised? This book, I just thought about it now. I'm like, it's a sequel / companion. How much can I tell you without spoiling you? Because I don't know if that would be fair. But I will tell you roughly what it's about. If you haven't read Bride, Bride followed Misery, who was a vampire, pretty much had an arranged marriage to Lo, who was a werewolf, so it's a vampire-werewolf romance. This book follows Misery's best friend, her foster sister, named Serena, who I think it's obvious you can tell it's a werewolf. She maybe has a relationship with one of the alphas named Cohen. Hopefully you said that right. I want to say Cohen. It makes me think of Seth Cohen from the OC. But that's kind of the vibes we're going through so far. If you don't know, this whole series is very much fated mates, alpha, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm on page 100. Like I said, is it lengthy? It's 430 pages. So today is Wednesday. So I think I'm going to try to finish this by Friday. And then Road Trip with a Vampire, I'm on literally chapter 2. I think I'm going to try to finish that by Sunday and then call it a wrap. But that's about it. I haven't read much because I'm tired. I only got like 3 hours of sleep last night of my own, just couldn't sleep, and I'm exhausted. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow with further updates of whether or not I'm loving it just as much as Bride, a little bit more, a little bit less. I can't quite tell yet. I think I am gonna love Bride more because of the vampire thing, but that's just me. But either way, I'll update you tomorrow with some more definitive thoughts. It's the next day. I wish I could tell you like I was officially halfway through this book. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Yesterday I told you I was on page 100. Today I am on page 200. So it's not too bad. I would like to say I'll finish this by tomorrow. I just don't know. I think I always overestimate how long it's going to take me because I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm kind of on the same pace as I was with Bride, maybe liking Bride a little bit more. I think just because of the vampire element, that's why I like it more, but I'm loving the wolf on wolf. I've told you guys what it's briefly about. Like, it's about Serena, who is the best friend of Misery from the first book, and I don't think it's spoiling anything to tell you if you don't want to know anything, because it does kind of talk a little bit about Bride, so I'll put up a spoiler right here for you, because I'm going to be talking a little bit more in depth, but the whole book's about Serena and Cohen, who Cohen is like a pack leader of the Northwest, and basically he's taken Serena under his protection, and spoiler time, you learn in the very last of Bride that she is his mate, and the whole book is him just trying to fight his feelings. Serena's holding a big secret as well, and it's just interesting in that regard. I love their banter. I think it's great. It's definitely a will they, won't they, and eventually, you know, they will, but I am enjoying it. I think it's really cool. I love seeing the wolves really, like, this is a really big pack, and like, they'll be like naked and stuff because they're wolves, so they form in and out, and it's just like every day, and Serena's like, I'm not used to this, and I really do enjoy Serena. She is like, I really connect with her because she likes to make herself as small as possible and not take up any space and not bother anybody, but she is, you know, she's a big deal, so it's like, it's a hard one. So I am really enjoying it so far, and I do think it's continually going to be a 5 for me. So there's that. My shirt of the day is my ghost with his little drink, a pumpkin, and some bats, and I love it. I also got some book mail today. I got The Woman in Cabin 10. A little mailer for them. If you don't know, this is a movie that's already out on Netflix. If you don't know, this is written by Ruth Ware, which is an author. I have said I am not reading any more of her books, and I am not, but I will say my favorite book of hers is actually The Woman in Cabin 10. Very atmospheric, very vibey. I enjoyed it. So I will be watching the movie. It stars Keira Knightley because I am interested to see how they're going to adapt it. I think they could probably adapt more through Ruth Ware's books because I do think they're easily adaptable. Ruth Ware is just not the author for me. If you enjoy her books, that's awesome. I just don't. But anyway, let's open this up and see what it is. My daughter, I think, already opened it, so I have to see what is in it. So first up, we get this little mailer, and inside of it, it says, Dear Heather, this is your last warning. Seesaw public speculation regarding Cabin 10 and the events that took place aboard Aurora. Continued pursuance of this matter may result in legal action, surveillance, or consequences beyond your understanding. Sincerely, a Roy Sports Company. Okay. And then also this. So what's in this? Oh, look at this. It's the cool skeleton key with the library on it. I'm going to use this for many of reels and props I will do for Bookstagram videos and stuff. Oh, it even has something in here. It's been so long since I've read the book. Oh, wow. This is like her handwritten note. Cabin 10, cigarettes, blood, and paint? Nobody believes me. I saw a body in the water. So it's like kind of her writing. If you don't know, The Woman in Cabin 10 is all about this journalist, and she has a chance to review this luxury, smaller cruise called the Aurora Borealis, and then one night she hears a woman screaming, and it's The Woman in Cabin 10, and things go crazy from there. I really like this. This is my favorite thing so far. And of course, we have the book with the movie tie-in cover, which I am so over. Like, I don't know why. There's already a book that exists. Why do we need a movie tie-in cover? I guess to maybe get people to buy it because they'll recognize the movie and be like, oh, I should read the book. But I'm like, if they want to read the book, they should just read the book. But either way, this is that. I will probably be giving this away because, like I said, I have already read it. Oh, and there's actually a sequel to this, The Woman in Suite 11. I don't know if I'll read that or not. I really don't. But either way, we have this. And then we have another little mailer that just tells you about it. And also, lastly, we have 2 Banana Foster's, like popcorn. So that should be interesting, like crunchy corn. So that should be interesting. So either way, I'm really excited I got that. Like I said, this one comes out tomorrow. Like today's Thursday. I probably will be watching it in the morning just while I'm working and editing and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my update for right now. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm going to really try to do my best to finish this. Sorry, the lighting is not good because it's perpetually cloudy, but 'tis autumn, right? I do want to update you. So I think I told you guys yesterday that I was on page 200. I am now on page 308. So that means I have a little over 100 pages to go. The book's like 438 pages, so I'm almost there. I was gonna try to finish it today. I think I might get close. I think definitively I will finish it tomorrow, and then I think I'm gonna end this vlog because I don't know why every time, like, I'll read 3 books for a vlog, it'll take me a week. Lies. It's 100% lies. So I don't know what pipe dream it is for me, but it's apparently a big pipe dream, okay? Either way, I am really enjoying it. It's still on track to be a 5 out of 5. Now, as far as Bride and Mate go, I will say since I'm over halfway through this, I think Bride's still my #1 favorite. I really love the love story between Lo and Misery. I am really liking the love story between Serena and Cohen, but I don't know, something about the vampire, I don't know. I love Bride. That's my favorite. I think it would continue to be my favorite. I don't know if this is just going to be a duology, if it's going to go into a trilogy. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like this will be the end of it, but I will probably still give this a 5 out of 5 because I am obsessed with it. I'm reading it slowly, you know. You love a book, you just read it slowly because you're savoring it. That's kind of what I'm doing, but it's very steamy. It's, you know, it's got a lot of ebbs and flows and stuff like that to it. It's the will they, won't they romance, but I am really enjoying it. So today is Friday the 10th. And I think if I can try tonight, I'm on page, what did I say, 308. I think I'm going to probably get to page like 350, and then tomorrow I will for sure finish it. I am still slowly, and by slowly I mean I'm literally 3 chapters in. Road Trip with the Vampire. So that will be for sure my next read. But yeah, that's going to be my update, and tomorrow will be the last day of vlog because I need to finish this vlog so I can edit it and keep the content rolling, you know. Yeah, I don't know why I keep talking right now. Oh, hi, it's been a few days, but I'm happy to say I finished Mate a couple days ago. Today is Monday. I don't think I've vlogged since Friday, maybe even. I forget if I finished this Friday or Saturday, but either way, I finished it, and I have to say, it's not a 5-star for me. I know. I'm just as surprised as you are. It is a 4.5, maybe even like 4.75. It was so close to being a 5-star, but when I thought about it, I just didn't love it nearly as much as I loved Bride. I loved the romance, the steaminess, all of the stuff in Bride. I liked it in Mate. I just didn't love it. I wasn't like obsessed with Cohen and Serena. I just didn't, like, I liked their love story. I just didn't love it. So I had to really be like, is this really a 5-star for me? And it's not. So I will say it is a really enjoyable read. Ali Hazelwood, I just really love her writing. She is one of my favorite authors. Like at this point, like she could write anything. I'll pick it up because she has stretched many of genres. She has done, you know, her women's romance with science. Then she's done a couple of YA books, which I've really loved. And she's also delved into the paranormal, and I really enjoy it. I wanted more like wolfiness in this, I guess you could say. I really wanted that. I don't know if that's weird to say or not, but I mean, overall, when I think about it, it wasn't a full 5 out of 5 for me. So I'm just being 100% transparent. So thus ends this vlog. I thought I was going to read 3 books and I only read 2 because I just always set really high expectations for myself and then just really fall short constantly. That is me. But either way, the books I read for this, I read Play Nice by Rachel Harrison, which I would give a 3.5 out of 5. I did enjoy it. I don't know if I'll own this book because I don't think, like, when I think of my favorite Rachel Harrison books, I think of like Black Sheep and Such Sharp Teeth, and I don't know if this is like a favorite of mine. And then of course I read Mate. And I do want to tell you before I end this definitively that I am reading A Road Trip with a Vampire. I'm about 40% in and I'm really enjoying it. It's a fun one. It's all about a character named Zelda who used to be known as Griselda, and she's a witch that is immortal. It's lived a long time, and she's kind of not a witch anymore because she's done a lot of bad things and she's trying to keep her magic in check. And then one day she meets a vampire named Peter, and he has amnesia. He has no clue who he is really. And so basically they go on this road trip to try to figure out who he is. And she's also trying to maybe tap back into her magic because she suppressed it for so long. It's exploding out of her. But it's really fun so far, and that's exactly what I was expecting. So I'm really liking it. I think my prediction for this one will be probably like a 3.5, maybe 4 if I really, really love it. But overall, decent reading vlog. It is the 13th, and I've read 3 books, which is not 100% amazing for the month, but it is what it is. I'm just coming to terms with I don't read that much because I just can't, and that's how it goes. But if you watch this whole thing, good for you. Hope it wasn't boring and hope you didn't hate it and hope you enjoyed it somewhat. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.